Hey guys, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Whitney Howell and I am an artist with Seint, formerly known as Mascara Beauty. We are based off of the simple hack that your face is not one-dimensional, your makeup shouldn't be either, so therefore highlighting and contouring is going to give you the best coverage, shape, all around everything for your makeup. We are also based off of convenience and simplicity, so all of your makeup fits in one convenient little compact. You can have everything from your foundations, your contours, lip and cheek colors, bronzers, eyeshadows, and setting powder all in one compact, so you're not having to dig around to multiple compacts finding what you need. Also simplicity, because you can literally apply this with your finger and then blend everything in, which is what we're going to be doing today. So I am going to be going over and showing you guys how to do the Cheetah hack, which is a really simple method of taking and applying everything in little dots, lines, however you want to do it, with your finger all over, and then taking a brush and blending everything in. So let's get started. Okay, so I am just going to take my compact here, which is well loved, by the way, and I am going to start with my contour shade. I am using the shade Astoria, but based on your color match, you might be using a different one. But all I'm going to do is just take my finger and dab into it, and I'm going to start applying in just little dots. Super duper easy. It does not have to be perfect. All you want to do is just apply it right there at the cheekbone. You can go a little bit under it if you want to, or you could go not really on top of it. You really want to kind of stick right there to the cheekbone. But it's just super easy to apply. Okay. I'm also going to take and just apply a couple of dots here along the jawline and right here at the chin, and then I am going to take and bring some down the nose. I'm still doing with the same method of just tapping it on. All right, I've got a little rag. I'm just going to wipe some of that off, and we're going to go right into my main color. So I am kind of using a combination. I am mixing Sandy and Candlelit, so I'm just going to dip my finger into both colors. Super simple. And just continue with my dots. I'm going to be placing these between where my contour is at and just the little dots again, doing the same thing I did with my contour. How easy is this? The only place I'm not going to put this color is going to be right there under the eyes. I'm going to take and save that for my main shade. My brightening shade, excuse me. All right, so now we're going to take our brightening shade, which is Linen. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of dab a little bit. I'm going to pop a little bit right here, right there, right here, right there. And then right down the center of the nose. Again, does not have to be perfect. We're just wanting to get the concept of where it's going at. All right, I am going to take and do a little bit of Frenchie for my cheek color, because guess what? You can go ahead and put it on too. Okay. All right, are you ready to see the magic happen? Okay, so we're going to start blending. I've got my bronzer and blush brush, and I'm just going to start right here underneath the eye where my lightest color is. And I'm just kind of stippling this in place. I don't really want to move it around too much. I'm going to start coming down. And I like to blend right through the center of the face first. That way I am getting my lighter colors and not really bringing too much of my darker shades into the middle of my face. Okay, once I get that done, look at how crazy that blends. I'm going to start blending the rest of my face. I'm going to start up here and just circular motions and just start blending this out. I'm going to go right in through here. And the great thing about this makeup is, number one, it blends easily. Number two, you're not layering, because number three, all of your colors have coverage. So all you're having to do is place and blend. That's it. How simple was that? Isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness. You have a full look within 3 minutes tops. Your whole face done. You can throw on some eyeshadows and be done. So, speaking of eyeshadows, let's add some of those. Okay, so we're going to keep it really basic today with the eyeshadows since we went really basic with the makeup. We are actually going to start with a color called Valencia, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to use her kind of all over as a base. I'm just going to bring her back in two and putting her all over the eye area. From the lid, from the lash line, all the way up to the brow bone. The next color we're going to do is a color called Oak, which is this shade here. I'm just going to kind of put her through the crease. I'm going to feather her out along the bottom. And do the same thing super quick on this side. So this would be a really good look for every day. Going to work, running out, running errands with your kids, or by yourself. I go everywhere with my kids, so it just kind of depends. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a color called Soulmate, which is this shade here. She's very shimmery. You can kind of see. I'm just going to dab a little bit of her right there on the inner lid, just to add a little pop of shimmer. And I'll do a dab right there on the center. Okay, I'm going to do some brows, which is going to consist of me taking my contour and just kind of working it up through them. Just filling in a little bit, giving them a little more shape. And then I always like to go back through with a little bit of eyeshadow also. And I'm using a darker eyeshadow just to add a little more depth to them. So I'm using a shade called Cocoa. It's a little warmer. It's just going to deepen them up and warm my brows up just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to flip my brush over, brush them out a tiny bit. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my lips. And I am using a brush called the Multitasker brush. And I'm taking my contour, smudge lining it around the lips. I'm not being too perfect with it because I want it to look smudged. And I'm going to take a little bit of this Frenchie. This is the same color I used on my cheeks. So the products are multi-purpose. I also have my contour on my lips and on my brows. And then we're going to take a little bit of Desert Sunset, which is like a shimmer or a glossy lip and cheek color. Look at that. And that's it, guys. So we just did this applying my main colors with my finger, like the Cheetah HAC, and then we blended everything in with one brush. Everything was in my one compact here, everything that I needed and used. If you guys have any questions, just drop them below. I will list the color match form there, so if you wanted to do a color match, or if you just wanted to ask some questions, I would be happy to answer those for you also. All right, you guys have a great day.